This lecture will conclude our study of tissues. We've already covered epithelial and connective tissues. This lecture will cover muscle and nervous tissues. The primary function of muscle tissue is movement. Muscle tissue is located throughout the body, and there are three types of muscle tissue. They are skeletal muscle, cardiac muscle, and smooth muscle. Skeletal muscle is the muscle that's connected to bones. That's why it's named skeletal muscle. And its primary function is voluntary movement. That means you can think about it and make it move.
Skeletal muscle has a number of characteristics that distinguish it from the other two muscle types. Skeletal muscle has elongated cells with peripheral nuclei, that means at the edge, and the presence of striations or stripes. Their movement is voluntary, and you must think about this to make the movement occur. The cells are not branched, and they are multinucleated. In this slide, you can see the presence of I bands and A bands, as well as the flattened peripheral nucleus. The I bands are light, and the A bands are dark. These two bands play a very important role in muscle contraction. The only location of cardiac muscle is in the heart, and its job is to cause the heart to beat. It has a number of important characteristics like intercalated discs, striations, the fact that it's branched and has a single nucleus in each cell. These are also involuntary muscles, which means they're controlled intrinsically or from inside the body, and so they are involuntary. Note the intercalated disc, the striations or stripes, and the nucleus in this slide of cardiac muscle. This is smooth muscle, and it's different from the other two types of muscles because it has no stripes or striations. The function of smooth muscle is to propel substances along internal passages, and this movement is involuntary. You can see this in the movement of blood cells through blood vessels and food through the digestive tract. It's located in the walls of hollow organs and in blood vessels. Again, its characteristics are it has no striations, it's unbranched, it has one nucleus, and is controlled involuntarily.
The last type of tissue is nervous tissue. There are two major cell types in nervous tissue. They are neurons and neuroglial cells. Neurons generate and conduct nerve impulses. Neuroglial cells support, nourish, insulate, and protect these neurons and do not carry electrical impulses. The primary locations of nervous tissue are the brain and spinal cord and nerves. In this slide, you can see both the neuron and the neuroglial cells. Neurons are much larger in size than neuroglial cells. Remember that neurons are the electrical system in the body. They carry the electrical impulses. Neuroglial cells are the supportive cells that help take care of the neurons.
See how well you know the first two types of tissues, epithelial and connective. The following slides contain a quiz. Please identify this tissue. This is cardiac muscle. You can see the intercalated discs, the striations, the branching, and the nuclei. Please identify the structure indicated. This is an intercalated disc, present only in cardiac muscle tissue. Is this tissue branched or unbranched? Can you see the branching in this tissue? Please identify this tissue. This is nervous tissue. You can see both neurons and neuroglial cells in this slide. Please identify the cell at the tip of the pointer. The cell indicated is a neuron, located in nervous tissue. Please identify the cell at the tip of the pointer. This is a neuroglial cell, located in nervous tissue. Its job is to nourish and support the neurons. Please identify this tissue. This is skeletal muscle. You can see the long fibers with no branching and the striations as well as the peripheral nuclei in this slide. Please identify the lines indicated. Notice it's a mixture of dark and light lines. These lines are known as striations and contain both A bands and I bands, or light and dark bands. Please identify this tissue. This is smooth muscle. There is no branching and there are no striations. Please identify the dark structure indicated. This is a nucleus and it is located in a smooth muscle fiber.